Hey, hey,
Hi.
hey. Hi, everybody.
Guess what we're going to talk about?
We're going to talk about a film that's coming out
Trailers, not films.
Trailers. Yes. And this one is the second trailer just dropped for the new film Attack, which opens April 1st worldwide, starring John Abraham and Jacqueline Fernandez and Rakul Preet Sing. So it's a big movie and it looks pretty cool. So we're excited to take a look at that. We've seen the first trailer, we've reviewed that, but this is a brand new trailer with probably new stuff, I'm guessing.
Fantastic.
So, that's what we're doing. And do you want to just roll the tape and see what it's all about?
We're going to roll the tape, and I'm very anxious to see this because we just did that fight scene review of the John Abraham's Rocky Handsome.
Yes.
So this is going to be him on steroids, I think. So let's take a look at what this looks like.
How could you be more intense than that? But let's take a look.
I know, seriously. Okay, we need to mark it. Okay.
I'm going to mark it. Ready? 3,
go.
2, 1.
And that's a knockout. Calculating damage.
Ooh,
12 injured.
Yeah.
No fatalities.
Ira, जो भी हो जाए हमें बच के निकलना है. I can't get caught.
Jump!
Are you serious?
Initiating jump. जो भी हो जाए हमें बच के निकलना है.
Oh no.
He doesn't have control.
So someone else is controlling.
Right.
तुम हमारे पहले ह्यूमन सब्जेक्ट हो. हम भी ये पैटर्न्स पहली बार देख रहे हैं.
Great.
Attack.
Yo, wow. For the
Please,
new
अपनी सीट पे
India.
बैठ जाओ. We're flying into turbulence.
और मेरे दिल में जो टर्बुलेंस हो रहा है उसका क्या?
Can I trust you, sir?
Yes, sir.
मुझे सुना.
ये बहरा है क्या?
What?
हमारी सरजमीन पर जो हिंदुस्तान ने जुल्म किया है उसका बदला लेने का वक्त आ गया है.
तुम किसी भी तरह उस बिल्डिंग के अंदर घुसकर वहां क्या हो रहा है उसका इंटेल प्रोवाइड करना पड़ेगा.
Initializing simulation. 89 hostiles confirmed. High-grade weapons. We need to finish this off quickly.
Yeah. Now play some music.
89.
सुपरहीरो सीन ऊपर से मैं मीन मामला संगीन हाथ तोड़ के यही खोद के जमीन गाड़ तू कहीं हाथ लेके आजा प्लान I don't give a damn हाथ सोच तेरी जैम तेरा है वहम भिड़ेगा तो बैंग चल हाथ
Wow.
चल हाथ
Ooh. Yeah. Well,
I've heard people say that I tend to smile a lot during violent scenes and they think that's weird. And I will just say, I really like violence in the movies. So when I see really well-staged violence, it just makes me smile. It brings me joy. I'm a terrible person. What can I say?
it's how do you make action exciting and interesting? I mean, you can do, there's a lot of, and good direction, good choreography does that. So if you have this sort of, this thing going at somebody's neck and it just looks so cool and you're getting that point of view shot, that's exciting. That's why you go.
I'm seeing the craft. Like I'm thinking when I see that, I'm like, someone thought of this and they thought, how can we have this fight scene have some extra special juice? Hey, let's have the follow the knife spinning through the air, hit the guy in the neck. I mean, that is joyous thing because that is creativity, that is ingenuity. Like when I'm seeing something I haven't really seen before, or it looks like it's a really staged stunt or explosion or whatever it is, I smile because it's exciting and it's fun, So I'm gonna keep on smiling because I love trailers and I love movies.
Well, we just recently saw RRR at the theater, and there's many incredible scenes, but there's one scene where the truck comes in and slides sideways, and they pull back the tarp, and all the the animals come flying out with him at the top with the with the fire. I mean, how do you not go, how do you not either smile at that or go, oh my God, or whatever? That's what it's all about.
I am here for John Abraham's insane stunt work. That's what I want to see, and I want to see explosions, and I want to see knives thrown through the air, and that's what he's gonna do.
Yeah, it's obviously we've seen this kind of before in RoboCop, or more specifically Universal Soldier, where he's sort of being controlled by somebody else.
Yes.
And maybe he's doing things he originally doesn't want to do, but then obviously things happen in the story where he becomes more like he has to do the violence for probably a good reason.
And I like the humor. Like where she's controlling him, giving him shit, the voice, whatever's happening there. And I like that he's like, play some music while he, kills a bunch of bad guys. And I guess, I've read that this is a remake of Captain America, but I think they mean Universal Soldier. I think. It seems more RoboCop Universal Soldier than it does Marvel.
In that film, Jean-Claude Van Damme wasn't in complete control. He was sort of forced into becoming this sort
of
kind of
half robot, half guy.
Right. And of course, same with RoboCop too, so that's exactly where it's coming from. But action is, hyped up, 100-fold to those films. It's
exactly
just over the top.
So I can show some posters real quick.
Let's do that.
I have some posters, even though we've kind of gone over them before. I figure since we're seeing the new trailer, I can burn through some of these posters that we've kind of looked at before. But we we see this is the super glossy action, which is very much like the palette that they're going for in this film. It looks like it's got a little extra. It looks a little high tech and metallic.
Right.
It's blue hue and but it's pure action. I mean, the trailer really matches the posters. You're seeing what you can get. There's no copy lines, but it is part 1. So I'm assuming we're going to see part 2. This is the second trailer for this attack part 1. I'm
right.
The math. Right. I'm not good at math, so don't
even. There's a lot of numbers, especially when it's April 1st, part 1.
Yes.
Second.
Yeah, this is coming out. Yeah. Man, so many big movies coming out all of a sudden. It's like we had RRR, we have Attack, and then we have KGF. My God, I'm gonna just die from excitement.
3 monster releases,
huge
here in the spring, here in the US anyway.
Oh
so
gosh.
It's really cool.
So here's the teaser poster, which I think is interesting because they probably didn't have a lot yet. Yeah. So this one has a different look from the other ones, a little more saturated. We only see him from the back in this. So maybe it's a body double.
Right.
And it also has, it says a super soldier, nation builds a super soldier. So you're getting like, okay, this is probably going to be an amped up dude, but it seems like when you see it in the context of the film, it's definitely part, he's robotic. Part of it, he's this extra power, he's got the little do like Terminator kind of, but it looks pretty entertaining, and I like that the marketing campaign is aligned with the trailer, because sometimes they're not, but this looks very consistent message coming across about it. But I think it looks super fun.
Oh, it looks,
it's got a little humor.
If it has humor, that really certainly helps these kind of films, because the body count starts to go up and up and up and up, and if that don't take it so seriously, and they throw some humor in, it kind of makes it makes it a little bit more fun. And I just think he has an interesting screen presence. I mean, he's especially after the Rocky Handsome fight scenes, like the guy really knows how to come across as somebody that can kill 89 unfriendlies.
Yes. He takes direction well.
So it looks really fun. It's coming out and April 1st, so a few days away. So it might be another
another field trip. We might be able to do that. Let's see why not. It looks like it's a little hint of sci-fi with some some high techness, I guess, makes it sci-fi. It's not outer space, but it's high tech action.
Yeah, it's
I'm very interested in this hybrid.
Yeah, and it's funny how it was called John Abraham's Attack in the earlier teaser poster. Then that kind of went away, but I know he was involved in the story or the treatment of it. So he
that makes sense.
Brought this film to the people with the help he was doing himself. So
it's really like based on a story by John Abraham. So maybe he went, "Hey, dude, I have a great idea. It's just like Universal Soldier. Let's do it."
Just watch Universal Soldier. Yeah. But I think it's also based on something that really happened in India.
It seems like they're wrapping it around a true event.
Yeah, a true event and taking it to that next level, which I see happening in a lot of Indian films as fictional characters, fictional situations, but based around something that did happen before, like RRR. Very. So it's that's fascinating. I find that it really sort of adds to the emotional punch because this time
It
we're
really
gonna
does.
do these super cool heroes. So it's
there's something at stake. So there it is.
Attack
2. After much request. Ta-da!
Yes. So thanks as always, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I can't find it right now, but you know what we mean. So do that.
You guys know.
And hopefully you'll check all our other YouTube channel videos. We've got so many. I think like 290. We're almost at 300. So we're going to keep.
Yes, and there's lots of stuff, not just Indian films. We have a ton of other movies. Some people are saying, "Hey, what movies, do you like besides Indian films?" Well, they're there. They're definitely there.
There's tons. I mean,
we always sprinkle everything together.
And also, we started as a podcast, so our podcast is available on all streaming services, and we're also re-releasing some of these trailer reactions as audio-only podcasts. So they're like 10, 15 minutes long. So plenty of things to listen to while you're in the car or in the train going to from work. So check us out.
4 years worth, 4 years of podcast and 1 year of videos. So our channel's pretty new, but the podcast has been around. So take a look and a listen.
A lot of good stuff there. So thanks very much as always. And we will see you guys again soon.
Bye.
The Earth is invaded by indestructible moon monsters.